Welcome to KetoMealsAndRecipes.com. I hope that you're really hungry today because I will be making one of our favorite, very easy Asian keto-adapted stir-fry recipes, my Keto Ginger Soy Chicken. As well as showing you the step-by-step instructions, I will also show you what we add to make this into a very tasty, complete meal. And I will also provide the macros for this full meal, so keep watching. If you like my recipes and find them useful, please check to see if you're subscribed, or if you're new, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, scroll down and click on all. This is the best way you can show support for my channel, for which I thank you very much. Now, for this Keto Ginger Soy Chicken recipe, the macronutrient ratio is 2.7 to 1, with 3.7 grams of total carbs, 0.3 grams of dietary fiber, resulting in 3.4 grams of net carbs per serving. Now let's get cooking. Before starting this recipe, I would like to show you how very easy it is to debone a chicken thigh. Yes, I know you can buy the deboned thighs, but they're more expensive, and I'm trying to be more economical these days. I've also noticed that in the grocery stores that I shop in, the price for the bone-in versus the deboned is significantly different. Now please follow along because it only takes a few minutes to debone a whole package of thighs. So here's my chicken thigh. It has the skin on and bone in. You want the skin on, so don't remove it. To debone, start by flipping it over on the meat side and then just feel where the bone is. Make a cut along the length and as close to the bone as you can, and don't go all the way through the meat. Then also make a cut along the other side of the bone, along its length. To easily remove the bone and not take too much of the meat with the bone, slide your knife just slightly under the bone and cut underneath the bone. Repeat until you have deboned all the thighs you plan to use. Besides saving money, the extra benefit of deboning your own thighs is all the bones that you have removed can be saved and frozen, but always put them in a well-labeled container because sometimes you'll wonder what that frozen blob is if you don't. And these chicken thigh bones can be used next time you make either your chicken bone broth or my chicken soup. By adding these bones, you will be adding a bit of extra collagen to the bone broth and soup. After the bones have been removed, the next step is to cut the meat with the skin on into thin strips. You can cut them with a knife, but I find it easier to use my kitchen scissors to cut the pieces, but a knife works equally as well. Use whatever works best for you. Okay, my chicken thighs are ready and it's time to prepare the marinade. To a mixing bowl, or in my case a casserole dish, pour in the tamari, or if you prefer you can use coconut aminos. Next, add either freshly ground garlic or powdered garlic. Then the raw grated ginger, and to balance the flavor, add a bit of sweetener. I always get asked, so I'll tell you, I prefer to use a monk fruit-based sweetener so there's no aftertaste. Then stir all your marinade ingredients to combine them really well. Transfer the chicken thigh pieces into the marinade and toss well to coat the chicken. You want to flavor the meat, and to do this, let the chicken pieces rest in the marinade for 5 minutes if you're in a hurry, or up to 60 minutes if you have the time. The longer you leave the chicken in the marinade, the better the taste will develop. Now it's time to stir fry. I'm going to be using a wok, but you could also use a deep-sided frying pan. Whichever pan you use, set it on medium heat. Add the oil, and when the oil is sizzling, drop in your marinated chicken thighs. Cook about 5 minutes before tossing. Toss and continue cooking until the meat is done all the way through. When your chicken is done, immediately transfer to a serving bowl so that you don't overcook your chicken. Overcooked stir-fried chicken will be tough and rubbery instead of moist and juicy, like this recipe when it's well done. Now you don't have to do this, but here's an optional way you can garnish before serving. I like to garnish by sprinkling with some roughly chopped cilantro leaves and then top with a few slivers of julienned fresh ginger. This garnish is not much extra effort, but has a more authentic restaurant-style presentation. Now, as promised, here's how I complete the meal. First, I like to make my easy stir-fried cauli rice. And to balance my meal and get the benefit of a dark leafy green, I also make my ginger garlic bok choy. Or if you want something a little different and tasty, try my Jicama Keto Thai Green Salad. By the way, in the video I show you 2 different versions of this recipe. Please watch it and let me know which one you prefer. This Jicama version is really crunchy and tasty and lasts in your fridge for many days, so make extra. Now here's the meal that I prepared this time with the cauliflower rice and the ginger garlic bok choy, and with this really fragrant, delicious Keto Ginger Soy Chicken. The macronutrient ratio for the entire meal, as I'm showing it here, has a ratio of 2.8 to 1, with 13.9 grams of total carbs, of which 2.4 is soluble fiber, 1 gram is insoluble fiber, resulting in 10.5 grams of net carbs per entire meal. And if you're on keto for weight loss, or just want to reduce your carbs, this entire meal has only 826 calories, while at the same time it's very filling, and even my husband and sons have said they're not hungry after this size serving. For the detailed measurements and written instructions for this Keto Ginger Soy Chicken, as well as the link for all the mentioned other videos, all links are provided in the description below, so please check them out over there. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you'll come back when I post my next one. Until then, have a wonderful day and stay well.